Hey everyone, this video I'm going to be sharing with you how it's an updated foundation routine basically. So it's the foundation, eyebrows, blush, bronzer, and highlight all in one video, but it's an updated foundation video using the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. I do have an upcoming review on this foundation, so be on the lookout for that. This will be posted before that, and if you're interested in how to do any of those things I mentioned, please continue to watch. First things first, you want to make sure that your face is moisturized, and I use the Garnier Moisture Rescue. I've already done that. Next thing is, I'm going to be using the NYC Smooth Skin Perfecting Primer. With this foundation, you don't have to have a primer, but I choose to because I like to use a primer. Robert Downey Jr. entering for the Marvel panel last year at Comic-Con. Yeah. So it was like I think it was Iron Man 3 actually, and they introduced everyone. It was like Don Cheadle and Gwyneth Paltrow and all of the lead. Next, I'm going to be applying the foundation that I'm using currently, which is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, the 3-in-1 foundation. I'm in 805 Ivory, and I'm going to be applying it with my Soho Beauty sponge. This was $5 at Walmart, but I've also seen it at Walgreens for around the same price. And first, you need to get this wet and squeeze out all the excess water. That way, the sponge is already saturated and won't absorb a lot of your foundation. I use about, I would say, a pump and a half. And with the sponge, I just take and I pounce it onto my skin. And these little pointy ends are good for like around your nose and little areas around your eye. And if you're curious, I wash this beauty sponge about once a week, maybe sometimes more, with baby shampoo. And also your sponge being wet will give you like an airbrush finish. Next, before I do any concealer or anything, I fill in my brows with the Milani Brow Fix Kit, or Brow Fix Brow Kit. And I use the darkest shade. This one is the light palette. After filling them in, I'll just take a spoolie through them quickly. And I use the NYC Liquid Concealer, the Smooth Skin one. This is in light. And a concealer brush. Put a little bit of concealer on them, on the brush. And I'll just kind of perfect them a little bit anywhere powder got out of where I didn't want the powder to go. Taking the same concealer and doing it underneath around the nose, wherever else I may need it or want to put it. And you always want to make sure that you blend it out down towards your cheek area as well. And then to set this foundation, I use the e.l.f. Complexion Perfection powder. With the e.l.f. Kabuki. And I just mix them all together. Because it goes on translucent. And it just sets everything really nicely. It doesn't cake it up or anything. And then I take my Jordana Mascara Brow Set. It's just a clear mascara, but it's brown obviously because I've been using it. And I set my eyebrows. So quickly I will show you how I highlight, bronze, and use blush. So I'm currently in love with the e.l.f. Warm Bronzer, which looks like this. I take an angle brush, which I found at Walmart, and dip into all the colors, just right in the middle. Contour your cheekbone. You can make a fishy face to determine where your cheekbone is. And after I apply the product, I blend it out. Just pick up a little bit more. I do my temples, bring it in. It's really simple. Sometimes I do my jaw lines. Blend that out. A little bit down the nose area. If you have a big nose, let's make it look smaller. I don't have a big nose, but I like doing this anyways. And that's all I do for bronzer. I take a blush brush, and I'm going to use the NYC Color Wheel in Rose Glow. for my blush. I put on the apple first, and then I blend out. And next, I'm going to use the same angle brush, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Rose Champagne Glow. This is a shimmer palette. And highlight. So do like an L shape. Always making sure it's blending in. You can do a little on your forehead, down your nose, Cupid's bow. And to make sure everything is blended out in this area, I take a kabuki, buff it out. And that's that. That's everything I do in preparation for the eye makeup and all that. This is my complete foundation, eyebrows, blush, bronzer, and highlight. So thank you guys for watching. I hope it was helpful.